and specifically about a gentleman named St. Nicholas. This poem was instantly a huge hit, and within a few weeks, a copy of the Sentinel of Troy, New York, have reached William Woodruff, and that building right there, and first appeared in 1824 here in what was then Arkansas Territory. It has become one of the, if not the most well-known and beloved Christmas stories ever since. A visit from St. Nicholas, a present for good little boys and girls. Do we have any of those here? Oh no, some of y'all look a little iffy. Has anybody ever heard this one before? Well, good. Then I want you to help when you know what's coming. Help me read this, all right? Was the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a... Got it. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. There's a picture, the kerchief and the cap, and the visions of sugar plums. The family asleep on Christmas Eve by the fire. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh, and 8 tiny... Yeah, see the miniature sleigh and the 8 tiny reindeer? Oh, yeah. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, and to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. St. Nicholas on the roof. And, as I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a... His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as wide as the... No. Oh, there he is. His little pack of toys, yeah. See that? All right. Down the chimney. Nope. Already did that one. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. And laying his fine finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. There he is. Fill the stockings. Got that? All right. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. Who can whistle? Excellent. And away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all,
good night.